Singapore's manufacturing output rose 9.1% in April from a year ago, according to figures released by the Economic Development Board (EDB) on Friday, May 25. April's jump continues an upward trend after manufacturing output increased by a revised 6.1% year-on-year in March. On a seasonally adjusted month-on-month basis, manufacturing output increased 0.2% last month. Electronics output expanded 11.3% in April compared to the same month a year ago, said EDB. The semiconductors and computer peripherals segments recorded output growth of 15.4% and 7.6% respectively, while the rest of the electronics segments registered output declines. Cumulatively, the electronics cluster's output increased 17.1% from January to April this year, compared to the same period last year, said EDB. Output from the precision engineering cluster grew 7.2% in April compared to a year ago. The machinery and systems segment grew 7.7%, on account of the higher production of process control equipment, refrigerating systems and semiconductor-related equipment, the agency said. The precision modules and components segment increased 6.3% with higher production of metal precision components that support the electronics industry. Additionally, production of other fabricated metal products such as those used in the oil and gas industry registered an increase. On a year-to-date basis, the precision engineering cluster grew 12.2% compared to the same period last year. There was growth in other clusters too, with the chemicals cluster's output increasing 12.4% year-on-year and output of the transport engineering cluster going up 8.3%, said EDB. For the chemicals cluster, growth was led by the petrochemicals segment which posted robust growth of 27.1%, due in part to the low base last year when some plants were shut for maintenance. The transport engineering cluster's growth was mainly attributed to the aerospace and land transport segments, which expanded 22.2% and 10.2% respectively. However, the marine and offshore engineering segment contracted 5.8%. Biomedical manufacturing output rose 8.2% last month. Pharmaceuticals output grew 10.7% on the back of higher production in pharmaceutical and biological products, while the medical technology segment increased 2.5%, said EDB. On a year-to-date basis, the biomedical manufacturing cluster increased 0.3% compared to the same period a year ago, it added. This shows that factory output growth momentum is still maintained, Mr. Jeff Ng, chief economist of Continuum Economics said. However, this may fade over time because of electronics and other sectors coming off a little, Ng added. Data from the Ministry of Trade and Industry released earlier on Thursday showed the economy logging a better-than-expected 4.4% growth over the January to March period. The manufacturing sector remained the key growth driver, although the services sector also showed an uptick.